Hey survivors, EMoney here, and with me as always is the old man. Alright, so we're about to sit down to watch the...
No, we're already sitting down.
Okay, we are sitting down, and we're about to start watching episode 7 of The Last of Us.
7 and 9, right?
Yes. Someone said 10. I don't know if it's 9 or 10, but...
we'll find out.
Yeah, but this is definitely episode 7. Alright, so before we get started today, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications, give us a thumbs up, and if you like, leave us a comment. And if I like your comment, I might share it with you on next week's episode. What's that? What's it? Oh, you want to know what this is?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Oh,
well, where's our comic book?
Well, some of you might recognize it as Outer Space Vodka, Chrome Edition.
Not me.
But this also happens to serve as my trophy for a little competition I entered this past weekend. I won first place for the cosplay contest at Concave 42 this past weekend. And what was my costume, you ask? Well, I decided to dress up as the 7th Doctor from Doctor Who, played by Sylvester McCoy in the classic series.
Nerd!
Well, yeah. So had some fun competition. I had characters from video games. I think there was a guy dressed as Neo in there, and a couple other characters. But eventually, I won out and took the top prize. So really happy about that, and I look forward to showing off my cosplay at future conventions. Okay, so now that you know what that's all about, and I'll probably be enjoying some of my prize here in a little bit. Let's get to last week's comments. Or I should say comment, because only one of you decided to comment.
We're going to have to go back to those Marvel shows, because those people will light us up with comments.
Yep. Alright, so Great Scott says, I love the game, but this show so far has been narratively better. The combat is brief but impactful, and as these are two different mediums, having to watch them sneak around and fight enemies nonstop, as in the game, would be boring and tedious, so the changes make a lot of sense. Also, this episode has so many fantastic nods to The Last of Us Part 2. Well,
I'll take your word for it.
I'm pretty sure that Dina, I think her name was, the girl in Part 2 who would become Ellie's girlfriend. I think you get a little tease of her in the cafeteria. I think I mentioned that when we were watching.
I think so, yeah.
The other nods I don't know as much about. I played the game, obviously, but I don't remember catching any more nods in the episode. So, Great Scott, I'll take your word for it, but if you could, point them out, let me know. All right, and you got anything, old man?
How do you kill an infected?
Enough trauma to the chest will do it, but the most effective way is just like with a zombie, hit him in the head.
So if you shoot him in the body, you might not kill him.
Right.
Wounds that would kill a human being won't kill them.
No, I feel like the infected, especially ones who have been infected for a long time and the fungus has grown, I feel like they'd be tougher than your average human.
So, need a flamethrower.
Flamethrower will do the trick. All right, was that all your...
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I'm clear, because sooner or later we're going to have another big fight scene with these guys.
Right. All right, so what do you say we get into it?
I say, as usual, EMoney, you nerd, press the damn button. Hey. Ellie, you don't know how to take care of a horse. You don't put them away wet. Well, I guess you got more pressing issues. Pressing.
Right, and I assume that they would have had to have brought food to feed the horse, right?
Yeah.
You go north. You go to town.
No, go back the way they come.
Yeah. I don't think she's gonna do that.
Well, I don't know how well he knows Ellie, but just because I know the show would kind of be a mess if she went back.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have a first aid kit? Anything?
You think after getting supplied at Tommy's that they would have a first aid kit, right?
Something. That looked like, you pissed me off, old man.
Well, I mean, I'd be afraid he let himself bleed out if I left him alone.
I don't think he's ready to check out just willingly.
I mean, I feel like he thinks that, you know, if he lets himself die and I don't have to worry about him anymore, then I'd be better off.
He's a fighter. Yep.
Get them back! And pick up your pace.
We have a nemesis.
Yeah.
She's not here anymore, is she?
Oh,
Think she's gonna fight now.
I think you were wrong.
Yeah. I mean, when I was in school, I mean, I didn't end up there often, but it sucks when I did.
I was on first name basis with the assistant principal.
Deputy Dog used to call him, right?
Yep, Ted Bean.
Bethany started it.
Bethany's in the infirmary with 15
So I
stitches.
guess, you know,
Okay.
she finished it.
I put you in the hole. So I'm gonna try
Someone
to
gave me 15 stitches, I wouldn't mess with him anymore.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Or I'd kill him.
Mm-hmm.
If we go down, the people in this zone will starve or murder each other. That much I know.
Yeah, I can't say he's wrong.
And one day it could be your turn.
Didn't look like it was going so well for the other zone we've been to.
Yeah. So, her being an orphan, you know, she's automatically a federal recruit. If she can't get a civilian job.
Can I have my Walkman back?
Oh, shit. Dude, Fecty know how to open windows?
No.
No.
I mean, Marauders do.
I don't know why Marauder would be coming into Ellie's room.
Maybe it was just a easy entrance into the building.
I'm gonna guess this is the person that used to sleep in that bed.
Yeah.
Ow. Riley, where have you been?
There we go.
What the fuck is wrong with you sneaking up on me like that?
I thought it would work better. In my mind, loved it.
Oops. Wrong.
Yeah.
So,
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just ran away for a bit, that's all.
If you're going through some shit, you're supposed to hide.
Don't they hang you for that?
I mean, I bet they're not real happy about it.
Yeah.
It came back.
I mean, they find out you went outside the
Wait,
the
who gave you the black eye?
QZ. I mean, don't they?
Give me a
I'm
name,
pretty sure they hang
I'll
you.
fuck 'em up.
Get dressed.
No.
So stupid.
Exactly. So don't do it.
Turn around.
You're so weird about that.
You know, in the video game,
Mm-hmm.
and your light started going out. You know what you had to do?
Run.
2 floors.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Had to take your controller and go.
No shit.
Yep.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Hope so.
Is this the big surprise?
Like you better be.
No, this
That would be a lame surprise.
Hmm.
Okay, like maybe stab him in the head just to be sure.
Oh, disgusting.
It'd shit if the guy said, "Excuse me."
Is that real?
Yeah, I figure that would be pretty valuable.
That shit?
Just because it's in an old bottle doesn't mean it's old booze.
True.
The hell? The hell is that?
Floor just gave way,
Well, that just wonderful timing.
right?
You laughed too. You're laughing. Okay.
And I would want to get out of that area.
You know, I wouldn't be laughing. I might be peeing, but I wouldn't be laughing.
Can I hold your gun?
No.
They kind of made me swear not to let the people handle my sidearm.
Let to handle my sidearm.
Like-
I'm such a fucking firefly.
They had to actually tell you that.
Give me your
And
gun. Right.
just
Just
jump right in there.
go through the door that hasn't been opened in, you know, possibly years.
Don't even look around until she gets in there and close the door behind her.
Right?
No, I'm not closing that door till I know what I got. Now, wouldn't you assume anything worth having in this place is gone?
Yeah.
Escalator.
Escalator.
Go ahead.
You know what it is?
No way.
Check me out, man. This is so cool.
I mean, whatever gets you excited, I guess.
I'm not moving. So this is the first one.
When I was a school teacher, she took a group of kids from
There can be 5 one
way out in the county.
Hmm.
She took them to someplace that had an escalator.
Yeah,
Some of them were afraid of it.
really.
They wouldn't get on it. They were afraid of it.
Have they never seen an escalator?
Ellie.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Sneakers. And not soap.
Or that shit.
I mean,
I mean,
soap might have been a good investment.
I wanted all this stuff.
Do you need me to explain it to you?
It looks uncomfortable.
I don't think it was made for comfort.
What?
Nothing. I was just trying to imagine you wearing that.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Creepy. You know, I oft wonder why people
With
in
my
these
life,
shows
apparently.
survive.
Well,
Yeah.
give me your hand.
I mean, they're doing all the things wrong in an apocalypse. They're, they're not looking around them. They're out where they shouldn't be. They're drawing attention to themselves. Like, nothing good.
Almost there.
Remember our mall had a merry-go-round at one point.
We used to decorate the whole floor of the mall up for Christmas too.
Oh, yeah. Good old days.
We had animatronics and all
Mm-hmm.
kinds of cool stuff.
And they put,
You're drunk.
pictures of Santa off in like a corner of the mall instead of dead center like they used to. Sorry, all you today
know.
kids. We had it better.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, we had. But one thing, we played outside.
Oh.
Yep,
We've got kids that live on both sides of us.
yep.
I see the kid on this side every once in a while outside playing. Over here, not once,
Yeah.
never.
Well, up the street corner here, I know I see a group of kids probably from different houses playing outside.
Yeah.
Whenever it's warm. So
That's
you know,
true.
you know, that gives me a little hope.
Sewage detail.
Ooh,
Standing guard while people shovel shit.
well, could have been worse.
Yeah, better than doing the actual shoveling, right? I mean, for civilians, based on what we saw in like the first or second episode,
Yeah, I get
it was like, you don't have to do sewage detail, but if you want the ration cards, then you got to do something.
One thing I missed from that fucking.
No, we're not good at
back to back.
this.
Yeah.
That's your best ones in the world.
Okay, yeah. Get out.
Okay, sorry. I got you.
Now, you've been in this booth with the curtains drawn. How do you know what's waiting for you outside? Just jump on out
Again,
without
just-
looking.
Places
Yep.
to be.
Didn't even look.
Places to see.
Oh shit.
How would you even know what that sounds like?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a death trap.
It's just the most beautiful thing. I've
Can't
ever
hear
seen.
stuff coming.
Yeah.
It is pretty great.
Those machines don't work off nothing.
Well, this is, I guess the world ended in 2003, so they wouldn't have like the credit card like things they have now. They would still be using coins.
No, not that useless shit. Coins.
Well, you put that into that thing, and it gives you coins.
Or you just bust her open.
You do that too. How do you even know about that? I mean, I saw the poster in your room, but still, like, how would you even know about it?
Oh, wait, how do I play? Smash buttons. There's
Exactly.
so many of them.
Smash buttons.
Ow!
I mean, you press enough buttons, sometimes you figure out moves by accident.
Yeah, that's the problem. You did something, but you don't know how you did it.
See this?
How do you know how to do a fatality? I mean, they had to have been written down somewhere.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Goddamn right.
So you're telling me in this mall, it's been completely cleared out of infected. They tell everybody it's loaded with them.
I mean, that's what she seems to think. That's what Riley seems to think. But everyone else seems to think that there's infected in there, or at least that's what they say.
Well, I don't think the
And the fact that the camera's panning out of the arcade doesn't really bode well.
no, I mean, obviously with the music and all this, we're gonna find something.
There you go. He's just been sitting here and waiting for you.
they're making so much noise, if you come right up on them, they never know it.
Yep. She's got it memorized.
Is the fatality blow is the same for every player?
Like the thing they do?
Yeah.
No. Like,
No, I'm not saying they do, but the controls to
oh
make them
no,
do it.
not that either.
Yeah, well, screw that.
Wait.
I remember I could figure out the fatality for Liu Kang, and that's all I could figure out before we had internet.
So now you just go online and find it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Oh, wait. Is it tacos?
Don't think so.
Probably don't want tacos you find in here.
Volume 2.
Yeah,
Shut up.
That's the book she's carrying around now.
I guess so.
How does a computer get drunk? It takes screenshots.
What are screenshots?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't get that.
Yeah.
But anyways, you need to throw that in the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Find a fire and then throw that in there.
Your stash?
We would never use them on you or anywhere ever near you. I
What?
would never let them do them.
You don't
Do
really
you
get a
know
say, do you?
Yeah, I'm thinking you're not the general.
Listen to you.
I mean, you've been on the job for a week.
Riley!
Not funny.
Fuck!
If she kept going, she never would have heard it.
Surprise.
What did you hook it up to where you're getting that kind of volume out of it?
Making more noise, and now you're obstructing your vision. Obstructing your vision.
Yeah, like we said, everything they could do wrong.
Wow, you two are awkward.
Yep.
What do we do now?
No.
And he has made his presence known.
Like, you infected, like, you choose, like, the worst times, you know?
When you had him down, why didn't you shoot him in the head?
That's one of my rules. It's called failure to finish. Well, I guess zombies have, Zombieland has the double tap, so same thing. The head! Go for the head! There you go.
Okay, I'm assuming that's where Ellie gets bit.
Holy shit!
And I hate it when somebody gets bit. We don't get to see him get bit because I've watched. She never had her arm anywhere near the thing's mouth.
Okay. Had it near him. Yeah, there it is.
No!
I don't think you can rub it off.
What are we gonna do?
Well,
You would expect you're going to
I
die.
mean, as far as you know, you're gonna die.
We don't get that.
Have they told us how long it takes?
I don't want to get that.
Well, the way Joel explained it when it first started happening, people ate the contaminated food like Thursday morning, and like maybe Thursday night or Friday morning they started biting. So you got a needle and thread.
Well, I mean, you might be able to close off the outer wound, but what about what damage was done inside? You need a surgeon for that.
You just hope you didn't get anything important.
Wouldn't there be internal bleeding?
Think.
I guess we'll find out next week if he lives or
Yeah.
not. I thought we'd find out this week, but hey.
Alright, so that was episode 7 of The Last of Us. Mostly a flashback scene.
Well,
So-
at least we see how she got the arm wound. Now, I got questions from there, like, what does she do? Does she go back and go, look, I got bit?
Well, Marlene finds out she's immune somehow, so somehow...
Because surely she's going to go back with her sleeve down and
Yeah.
just low
Well,
profile.
and you remember Marlene, like she has her under like, you know, quarantine for like a week after finding out about her. So
I guess she stays there, and they find her in the mall with the other girl.
Riley, yeah.
I guess.
Well, I'll tell you, I played through the game like 5 times. The regular campaign, the side story with, you know, the episode we just watched. I played through that once because I thought it was a little slow, a little boring, and this
It was a little slow here.
yeah. So same feeling on this episode.
The only thing that kept me going was the suspense of when that infected was going to pop up.
Mm-hmm. So I guess good to get it out of the way. I figured they were going to do it sooner or later.
You know, we need a high energy episode.
Yeah, and don't have many more chances to do it, so better hurry up. All right, so what did you guys think? Give us your opinion on this episode, and you know what you want to see in the next couple episodes.
It's, whatever, just make some comments. We only got one this time.
Right.
That's kind of low.
Also, if you have suggestions for any post-apocalyptic / zombie movies or TV shows, you know, let us know about it in the comment section. I saw an article the other day where somebody said, you know, The Last of Us is great, but another show, I think it was Station 11 is what it's called.
So you're saying that our viewers haven't caught anything that I haven't seen, but you just happen to stumble on it
I guess I stumbled onto it.
because I've never heard of such.
Yeah, I don't know if it's any good or not. I mean, the person who wrote the article says it's good, but
Well, I tell you what, I bet we find out.
yeah, we'll find out soon enough. So, you know, if you've seen Station 11, if that's the right name for it, you know, let us know what you thought about
Did
it.
you write down the name?
I did write it down. I just
Okay.
don't, you know, my phone is recording us right now, so obviously I can't
That's
look
fine.
at the
As
moment.
long- if you didn't write it down, I was going to.
Yeah. Okay, so if you've seen that show, let us know about it. Also, stay tuned for later this week because I told you guys the old man and I are going to be doubling up on Pedro Pascal. So the season 3 premiere of The Mandalorian starts later this week. So be sure to come back for that.
I bet you those people make some comments.
Yeah. All right, guys. So exciting stuff going on. We'll see you on the next one. When you're lost in the light, no, I'm sorry. When you're lost in the darkness, look for the light.
You screwed that one up, didn't
I
you?
know.
At any rate, EMoney and the old man out. Don't, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? You don't need that. You like those girls in the show.